So yeah. So this is the first question, as we have just now seen. Design, develop and implement a menu-driven program for the following operations. So for what we are doing 4 things here. First thing is we are creating an array. Then you have to display the elements of the array, insert an element at a particular position, delete an element from a particular position. So these are the 4 major functions, and of course exit. After finishing all the operation, exit. So these are the 4 functions that we are going to see here in this program, write for this program, and each operation, one function we have to write. So just you can see how this program can be written. As I have already told you, what happens, this is a menu-driven program. We are writing a separate function for each of the operation, and all the operations means all the functions whichever we are defining will be called in your main program. So main program holds only the functions, switch case mainly. Okay, so here if you can see observer, we are just including the header files, and max size you are defining it as 5, means 5 elements to the max will be stored in your array. And see the array, the declaration part, we are declaring an array A of size max. You can increase the size of the array by changing the max value. You can change it to 10 or whatever is the required size you can give here. Or you can directly give the integer value, as we have discussed well about declaration and definition of array in theory part. Anyway, you can declare. In this program, we are defining size as 5 and an integer array of size 5. Position, because we want to insert at a particular position and delete an element from a particular position. So you are declaring the variable position, and element or data, whatever it is, one variable which stores the removed value, or for that purpose, we are declaring one more variable element, EL. Okay. Then integer n is initialized to 0. You are defining here. See, functions, I hope you people have studied in your C program.
Yes, ma'am.
There is difference when I am before main program, before your main program means globally when you are declaring the function, just you are giving the prototype of this function, declaration, global declaration. All these elements is called declaring is called global declaration. Okay, what is declaration of a function, what is a function call, and from where, which is the calling function, which is the called function, how the cursor flows from the calling function to called function, and how it returns back. Hope all these concepts you have studied in first year. Yes or no?
Yes,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
What are the arguments of a function? All those things you have already seen. So hoping all those things you have by default you have. We will proceed. So sorry for the interruption. So yeah, we are declaring the functions here. Then in main program, what we are doing, okay, so we are declaring the functions here, create, display, insert, and delete. Then what we are doing, main function. In main function, using a while or do while, using while or do while loop, you can repeat this process of displaying the menu. So that's why we are giving here while loop. Okay, while one means I am repeating until I want to exit. We should go on giving this menu to the what to say, menu should be displayed. Okay, until I choose enter your choice. If it is exit, then only it will come out. It will exit out of this loop. Otherwise, it will go on repeating to display this menu. Okay, so if and each case you see print one. To create an integer, you have to select option or means you have to press 1. 2 to display the elements of an array, 3 to insert an element at a particular position, 4 to delete an element, and 5 to exit. Okay, so I hope you people remember this switch case structure. So after giving all this printing menu, this is using printf, you are just displaying the menu. If you are pressing what will happen, which operation will be performed on the array. So after that, switch choice. Okay, and once you are entering one or whatever is the choice you are making, based on that it will go to the case. If I am selecting or entering 1, it will create a array. It will call the function. So what is happening here? It is function call. Okay, here what it is happening? Function declaration, void insert, whatever we are seeing here, it is function declaration. Here it is function is being called. Who is calling? Which is the calling function? Main is the calling function. Called function is insert. So when you are calling, when this insert is being called, it will cursor or your compiler or operating system will move to the function definition. Okay, so this is the function definition. We are defining create function here, display function here. Likewise, insert function and other functions also you are defining here. So once the function is being called in the main program, this particular function will be invoked, or the operating system will execute this function. And yeah, you can mute and listen, concentrate to the class. Rahim, mute yourself and listen to the class. Okay, so function definition is here. It will execute this, and once this function executed and once you are closing this braces, means coming to the end of the statement of your function definition, it will go back. Where the cursor will go back? To the calling function. To the calling function, and then it will break. Once it is breaking, again menu will be displayed. After inserting, whether you want to display or whether you want to perform any other operation on the array. If nothing is there, you have to press 5 and come out of this loop. Is the main function clear? Before going into the other functions, in main function, we are just giving a menu driven program. We are using printf statement. You are giving all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choice, enter your choice, and using switch case, you are calling the respective functions. And obviously, if we enter any other than 5, if you enter any other key or any other number, if you press, it will go into default, and invalid choice, it will display.
Ma'am, what's exit of 1?
Means exit 1, this is a syntax. It is a predefined function which will come out of the loop. Predefined function, inbuilt function we are using here to come out of this while loop. See here I am saying while of 1. So it will become an infinite loop if I am not exiting. Okay.
Like when we press 1, it will come out of the loop, no more?
No. If you press 5,
okay,
then it will go enter your choice 5, case 5. In case 5, what I am doing? I am calling a exit function. Exit function and break function, there is difference. Please Observe, good question you have asked. See, there is, I think switch case you are well aware of. In switch case, as I told, this is create is a function call. So now the cursor will move from here and go to the function definition create. Where it is defined, here it is defined. It will go execute all the statements, and once it is coming to the close end statement, the cursor or the function returns to the place where it is been called from. So where it was called here. Immediately next statement it will return. So it will say break. So next statement is break. Break means it will come out of this switch case. It will come out of the switch case, not the while. It will come out of the break from the switch. Break from the switch, and again this while loop will be repeated. Break from the switch means it will close here. Again your while one, it will repeat. Menu will be displayed. And further it will continue. Okay, but if you are pressing 5, if you are choosing 5 and choice is 5, going to 5, here see the function exit. It is inbuilt. I have not defined it anywhere in the program. If you observe, delete, only 4 functions I am defining: insert, delete, display, what one more? Create. Only these 4. Exit is a inbuilt function which will not come back to the loop. It will come out of the main program itself. It will come out of the while loop.
While, ma'am.
It will come out of this while loop. It will come out, and then finally next statement is obviously closing braces. So it will come out of main also. Understood? That is the difference between exit and break. See, if you exit one, or you can give exit 0 also. Exit with return type, without return type. There are 2 ways of defining or calling this inbuilt function exit. Okay. So, is that fine? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is all about the first main program. Main program always a menu driven program. Main program only will have switch case of printf statements and function that is being called. So coming to this, if you understand this flow, it will be easy for you. Many of the students know data structure concepts, application, everything they will feel very easy, and they will feel good to learn, interesting also. But when we ask about programming, gone case, they will be scared. Nothing much. If you understand the logic, understand the syntax, and if you see the flow, how it is happening, easy for you to remember also. If you really want to remember things, without remembering, you can write also. Understand means, worst case, if you want to remember also, please understand and then go through the code. It will become easy for you. So now our part of defining a menu driven function call is defined, done. Now we have to define what we have to do in create function. Create function is very simple. We have to create an array and enter the elements into it. That is what create function does. Create function creates an array. Okay, creates an array. So enter the number of elements. If I want 5, maximum size I have given 5 here by defining. You can change, definitely you can change if you want to change. So if I want 3 elements, I'll give 3, enter the elements, and using for loop, standard for loop, we are scanning, or we are creating an array with, or what we say, you are giving the data or storing the elements into the array using this for loop. For I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Okay. So no, I think I hope no need to go in detail about this array statement for loops, because you might have already seen for loop how it happens. For I equal to 0 means I told I will give n as 3. So 0, 1, 2, I is 0, scan value, some value, let us take 10, I am storing in A of 0, 20 in A of 1, I plus plus, each time I is incremented. Then it will check, condition is checked. What is I value? 1. 1 is less than, I have given size as 3, suppose. N is 3. Okay, I is less than 3. 1 is less than 3, yes. Then go into this loop. Whatever value you are entering, that will be stored in A of 1. Again, your for loop, I plus plus, I is now 2, less than N is 3. 2 is less than 3, yes, true. So again, it will execute the loop and some value, let us take 30 I have inserted, and that is stored in A of 2. Again, I is incremented 3. Condition is 3 is less than 3. 3 is less than 3, which is false. So it comes out of this for loop. Now we have created an array of size 3, means of 3 elements, storing 3 elements in it. So this is how the create function. Basic create is nothing but using scanf, entering the values into this array, into the array. What type of array is this? Is it single dimensional, multi-dimensional, like that point of view? What type of array?
Single
One
dimension.
dimension.
One dimensional, single dimensional, for I equal to 0. If I wanted to scan or give values for a 2-dimensional array,
Again, we should add one more for loop and then like for j equal to 0.
yes, exactly. So what we used to do, we will have two for loops. For I equal to 0, I is less than m by n. Order is m by n, means I is less than m, I plus plus. Again, one more for loop. For j equal to 0, j is less than m, j plus plus. Scan address of a of ij. So anyway, so that is how you are creating an array. So one function of creation is done. The second function is to display after creating display. To display again, what we have to do, if n equal to 0, if n is double equal to 0, then just print that there is no element to display, that is array is empty and exit. Either you can give exit or return. Otherwise, if it is not 0, now in this case it is not 0, n is not 0, n is 3. So it will go to the next statement. It will not enter into this if loop. It comes out of the if loop, and the next statement is printf array elements are, using again for loop, using printf statement, one by one we are printing the array elements. Initially I is 0, so a of 0 element will be printed, and we are giving /t, means tab space. Then again I is incremented, a of 1 is printed, then I is incremented, and a of 2 is printed. So that is how your display function prints the values. Clear? Two functions clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Simple
Yes,
basic
ma'am.
functions only. No very big logic and all. Now the remaining two little logic is there. Please, we will just look into it. Remaining two also, normal insertion means there is no problem, but normal insertion will have, what happened? No problem, but here what we are doing, we are inserting at a specific position. Okay, I'll just make this to come to. Okay. So see here what we are doing, insert function. Third function is insert function. What we are trying to do, inserting at a specific position. Okay, and if n is equal to max, means maximum size, if it is reached, then we cannot insert. We will display array is full and insertion is not possible. Otherwise, using a do while loop, enter a valid position. Please underline the word here, valid position. See, size is 3 or size is 5, and if you want to enter at position 7, it is invalid. Okay, it is an invalid. That's why we are saying enter a valid position to insert. Okay, now previously our example 10, second element was 20, third element was 30. Yes or no? We were having, suppose I will make this as 40. Okay. Still I have max size was 5. According to our program, max I have defined as 5. So what happened here, instead of 30, suppose I have inserted value 40. Now I want to insert 30 here in the second, third, as a third element I want to give. So position, enter a valid position, and position I am giving it as 2, suppose. Okay. So if it is greater, means more than the maximum size if you are giving, it will give print enter a valid position, enter a valid dual. Using dual, it will, until you give a valid position, it will go on asking you to enter a valid position. Once you are giving a valid position, it will ask enter the value to be inserted in that valid position. Let us assume we left 30, so I will insert here. So element I am scanning and storing as 30. Listening, following?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Now for n, I is equal to, see the for loop how we are defining, not like normal reading of the printf scanf. For I is equal to n minus 1. What was n in previous case? N was 3, right? So for I is equal to n minus 1, n minus 1 will become 2, and I is greater than or equal to. 2 is greater than or equal to 2. Is it true? Is it true? Condition is true or false?
Yes, true, ma'am.
It is true. It is true. So then you will enter into the loop. Enter into the loop. Okay. Now I value is what? 2, right? So whatever is there, a of I, what was there? What was there in a of I? Currently,
40.
a of 2, it was 40. Push it into a of I plus 1. Means push
3.
it into a of 3. Push it in a of 3. So what happens in our array here? Whatever was there in a of 2, we have, according to the code written, we are pushing it one position towards right, I plus 1, a of I into I plus 1. So logic is what? Whatever is there in the left hand side, because we have to make some space, right, for the new element. So we are pushing it to the right side. So a of 2, whatever is there, push it, place it in a of 3 is what this statement does. And now to scroll down. So what was after moving, means again for loop will execute here. Again for loop will execute. I is 2 minus, I was what? 2 previously. Now I minus you are doing. I minus will become 1. So 1 is greater than or equal to 2, false. So it will come out of the for loop. So until elements are there, until all the elements before that position make space. What we are trying to do from this for loop is we are trying to make some space for the new element to be inserted at that position. So at that position, till that position, move all the elements towards the right side. So here 20, 40 was that, just move it to the right side. Got this for loop?
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose I had one more example I'll tell. 40, I had 2 elements, suppose I had 40, also one more element 50. So first it will start, this movement will start. First 50 will be moved to A of 4, 40 will be moved to A of 3, and then this A of 2 will become empty. So that is how this for loop will execute. So now, as of now, 40 is here. Fine. After this for loop execution, I think almost we are done. We have made space. And now in this position, A of position, that is A of 2, add the element, whatever you have read here, right? What was that? 30 I have stored in element, add it. Or move element into A of position. A of position, you are inserting. Done, we have inserted. And finally, n equal to n plus 1. Because previously number of elements was only 3. Now number of elements is 1 element we added, right, here. So number of element will become or increment by 1. So 4. Then display. You are calling the function display to display the elements of array. Got the point?
Yes, ma'am.
Got the logic how this insertion at a specific position. Normal insertion, if I say using for loop only, you can do it without any confusions. But here at a specific position they are asking, so little you have to make this for loop only is main part for this position, inserting at position. So the last function, coming to the last function, that is delete an element from a specific position again. Simple delete, if we say, not an issue. Just it will remove. Here at a specific position. Again, the same way how you have done. If it is a invalid choice, means is full, is empty, how we have seen in stack, the same way. If array is empty, we cannot remove, no? From empty array, we cannot delete any element. If array is full, we cannot add an element. So we are checking that condition. If n is equal to 0, means there is no element in the array. So that is what you are printing and you are returning. Otherwise, enter a valid position, and valid position should be greater than n. So until your valid position is entered, this do while you repeat. Once position is entered, whatever is stored in that position, suppose let us take 1. We want to remove A of 1. So whatever is there in that position, A of 1, store it in element. Store it in element. After storing, now, so again say, after storing, so this one we are removing. We want to remove. So we are storing it in element. Then deleted element, you print that element. And again, what we have to do, shall we leave this like this? No. What we have to do, we have to move the elements next to it towards left side. There we have moved right side. Here left side. Very simple. So until position is n minus 1, move the next element A of 3, A of 2 into A of 1. Again increment A of 3 to A of 2. Like that you will move the elements towards the left side. And as one element is deleted, decrement your n and the display. Got it?
I'm on doubt. I'm on that do while thing. Loop. Position should be like less than or equal to
n minus 1. Here, this one you are asking.
do while group. Do while loop.
Here. Okay. Position should be greater
less
than
or equal to.
No. Here you please understand what we are doing. We want to enter a valid position. Okay. Yes, it should be less than. Position is greater than or equal to. Number of elements, suppose 4 are there. Yeah, if it is condition is wrong, this is correct only. So what we are trying to say here is, if you are entering, suppose I have only 5 elements, Okay, so n is 5. Maximum elements in that stored in the array is 5. Now I am telling you to enter a valid position means position, if I am entering position as 7, delete an element from 7. So 7 is greater than or equal to 5. Then the condition is false, right? So it will again ask you to enter a valid position. 7 is not accepted. So please enter another option. That is what your condition here says.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, fine. So this is the execution. This is the explanation of the program. Yeah. So main program. So I want all of you to copy this program in your observation. And check this
Yes,
condition
ma'am.
also. As you said, I am also no, if it is asking 7 greater than or equal to 5 means it is false. So it will not enter into the loop, right? First time it will enter. 2 means first time it will ask. Okay, you change this to less than or equal to. If it is less only, it should accept. More than n. Position should be less than equal to. Change this condition and execute it. Fine. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want all of you to execute and see, run this program and see the output. Okay. Anyway, manual I will share as I told. Should be the output. Output will be something like this. See, don't simply give. So seeing the output also, many students I have seen in my previous experience, they don't know how to see the output also. They don't know after compiling, after 0 errors, no, they will say what to do next. So you have to properly see, create an array with at least 3 or 4 elements, display it, add one more, or that is insert one more element into the array, delete one element from the array and show the output. So all the options or all the functions that is being defined should be executed and seen. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So let us try to, shall we, you people try first from your end. Next week I will also execute it in online editor and we will see. Fine?
Yes,
All of you
Yes, ma'am.
go through the document, go through the program. I will share it shortly. Execute it, run it, and copy the output in your observations. Next lab, that is next Monday, whenever we have lab, some randomly individual students, I will ask you to show the program in your observation and also to execute. Means I'll tell you to open, I will allow you to share your screen, execute in online editor. You should be ready to do that. So all of you practice that. I already have told you how to use online editor. Hope all of you are aware of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. You should either execute and show me, or I will also execute and show in the next lab. We will continue. Okay.